Hi, I'm Heidi with Whips and Kits here on Flosstube and Instagram. Here with it's supposed to be September, but it's October. Flosstube. It's been cram jam busy again at my house and doing a whole bunch of stuff. I went on a trip with my mom and my two sisters to Missouri. We went to see the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum on Wilder Days, so that was fun. And then we went to see my niece Delaney and her boyfriend Travis. They have a restaurant in over by Branson, West Branson. That's just delicious. So we went there and had some food and stayed at their above the restaurant there. They were just great hosts, and we just had a wonderful time. So just gonna start with some finishes, some fully finished. I don't think oh yes, I did finish something. Oh, I did. Let me get it. I finished something while I was on my trip. I started and finished something this month. Well, it's kind of a finish. There's 3 parts to it. I started a birthday start, and I don't have the whole thing to show you, but this is the one that I started. It's this summer, autumn, winter. I have to turn my phone off. Phoebe just texted me. No, I haven't started the Ed Gein murder show yet, but I will. I love murder. Just kidding. But I like shows like that. I love real true crime. Okay, so I started this, and I finished it while we were on our trip in Branson. I'm just going to say it's Branson, okay? Isn't that pretty? I did iron it, but it got scrunched again. I love it. Okay, I'm using all of the original floss recipe, and that was a little finish for me, mini finish, I'll say. And then I have some fully finished objects. Oh, and I forgot to say I started that with Phoebe and Michael. Fully finished things. This is the first one. Look at him. I don't know what he's called. It's Plum Street. I just love it. We got this in the box, the Teresa Shakespeare's Peddler box last winter. Phoebe and I split it. And, I stitched this guy first. Hobby Lobby did the finishing. They did a real nice job. The guy that usually finishes stuff there left, so he isn't there anymore. The next finish is something that I started with Contented Needleworker Kim and Phoebe and I. And I didn't use the conventional flosses for this one either. I used my own, mostly my own floss conversion. This is root beer. I love that purple. It's so pretty. I like the geometric frame along with this border right here. It looks so nice. And it's on a pink fabric. Love that. And then my last fully finish is this. And this is running with needles and scissors, I believe. Rose something or other. And I got it in a big wide frame. This is a 56 count fabric. And it's stitched in flamingo. Gloriana flamingo. So it's nice and thick on that. Really, really lumps up on that fabric. It really is dimensional on there. I think you can see that. And I think it looks nice in a big fat frame. I got this idea from my friend Lisa in Milwaukee. I was like, why are you putting such a big frame on that? Oh, I see. It looks amazing. So yeah, she told me to do that. And she showed me that she was doing that one with hers. So I thought, you know, you're so smart. I need to do it with mine too. So anyway, those are my fully finished. And then I did have a winner from the drawing for Mary, and I still have not sent that out yet. And I'm so sorry to the winner for that. And it was, I drew a winner and I notified her like a while ago in August, I believe, and I still haven't sent it out. The Mary Napier sampler book, the winner is at Leslie Ben 789. So it's all addressed and ready in this envelope, and I just haven't sent it, and I apologize for that. But I wanted to let you know that that is coming. So yeah, sorry. Okay, now I'm going to show you my birthday presents that I got. This is the best birthday ever. Best birthday gift ever from my friend Phoebe. First of all, I have already got this planned for a couple kit ups, but she dyed a fabric. I like to think it's for me. And she called it Original Recipe. That's what I don't care to say it's the called for flosses or called for fabric. I like to say something different. I don't know why. But this is a pink fabric. Pink's my favorite color. It's kind of a grayed out pink is what this is. Original Recipe. So I already have it set aside. My coworkers at work got me a gift card for Linds of Madison. An enormous gift card, which was so welcome. So I'm going to kit up Cereal Bowl 1 and Rose Hill Farm on Original Recipe 40 count. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. So a couple projects are going to go with that. And then the Piece de Resistance. I don't know if that's how you say it, or Piece de la Resistance. I don't know. Anyway, my daughter will correct me. Look at this. Will Ferrell is my favorite comedian, actor in movies. I don't want to hear any debate. He just is. He's the best. He just is. I want to hear you don't like him. He's annoying, blah, blah. I love him. Look at Semi-Pro is my favorite movie. If you haven't seen it, I don't even know what you're doing. It's so funny. So that's not even it. She made this for me. Made this. This is an iron-on, I believe. So she did that, and she bought me the flosses for a project. All the Avera Soie for the Milkmaid. And she made these Semi-Pro floss cards. She made, and every time I look at these, I love them. This is the one where they put mascara on because they want to look really, really good when they're playing the basketball. Oh my gosh. Every one of these cards just make me laugh every time. This is Duke's. Duke's is excited. Oh my gosh, this is the best. So I started, so anyway, she got me all the Avera Soie, made labels for them that say the Milkmaid, because I'm like, what is this project? And I'm like, oh, it's the Milkmaid, Heidi's birthday 2025. This is a good girl that knows. I mean, I just stink at gift giving compared to her. She's just amazing. So one of the things I did with the money is I bought all the, like some of these, this project is full coverage. It's crazy full coverage. And I started it. I did start it. So this is what it looks like. These are the kind of projects that I love. This kind of pastoral scene with the crazy looking people, and there's a lady milking a cow down there. And it's just full coverage. The whole thing is crazy full coverage and tent stitch, and it is intense. So I started it, and this is how far I've gotten. This is the craziest looking thing you'll ever see, but look at this. Sun. Look at him. Tons and tons of tent stitch and over one and over tent stitch. I'm just going to say tent stitch because it's not over one. It's, well, it is, but it's tent stitch. So just a little over. So it goes faster than doing a whole cross. But the coverage is great. This is 38 count Himalayan fog from Legacy Linen. And it's a good linen for the severe soie. It works perfectly for that. So I did start it, and that sun's crazy. And it's going to be that way the whole way through. Look at that guy's nose. I'm not even going to say anything, but that is a great nose, right? So anyway, that is my birthday, my fabulous birthday present from my friend Phoebe, who is just the greatest. I love her so much. Okay. And now I am going to show another project I worked on. This I work on with Lori on Mondays that I can stitch, which I wasn't able to stitch like for 2 Mondays in a row. We were gone and I worked. I've been working a lot too. And this is Anton Ufendel. This is a Sal. With Audrey Stitch Bead and somebody else, which we're not catching up on at all. Anton. She's using Vicki Clayton Silk. I'm using DMC. And I am slowly working on this baby. Slowly working my way across the top. Flowers. I just have kind of stalled out on this because it's only a Monday stitch, and for me anyway, and that's when I work with Lori. And this last Monday I was so crabby about work that I was just like, I don't even feel like doing that. I just want to stitch on something easy where I don't even have to look. So I stitched on something else, and Lori was fine with that because she's a cool chick. So this is on millstone, 36 count millstone, and I'm using DMC. Good old DMC. Miss Lori sent me a birthday card. Oh, and then on my other birthday present, my mom bought this for me this summer when she went up north. She bought me this cross stitch from Teresa Kogut. And she took me to Lynn's and bought me the floss for it. So I got the floss for that little guy, that little lady. She's a cute little witch. So I've got that kitted up now. So my mom bought me that. So I'll start that sometime soon, because it's definitely autumn stitch. Another thing that I worked on, so this August and September, I did not plan on, like, I'm going to start a bunch of stuff like Narissa did. I was just going to work on existing projects, which of course I always have to start something in there, right? Of course, a couple things. So, but I wanted to work on some existing projects, and I'd picked one a week to work on, and I mostly stuck to that. I didn't do a couple, but this is Wren's stocking. This is Roma stocking from Shepherd's Bush. I really love this cute little stocking. I'm working on 20 count linen. I forget the name of it. It's on here somewhere. Natural brown 20 count linen. And using pearl cotton from Weeks and DMC. And I went quite a ways. I did a lot. I had only had her dress out down here and some sheep done. And I did her whole body here. I did these. I did this fat bird. This here and this. Rejoice, the hearts, and Wren. I love the dimensional look of that pearl cotton. It's so pretty. I hope you can see it. I can't tell if you can or not. But I really like it. It's so nice. It's hard on my fingers to work on this. It's really tough to pull it through. But I'm enjoying it quite a bit. So I want to get back to that because I'd like to finish that this year. That's something else I worked on. It'll be last. Something I worked on quite a bit was another project I hadn't touched for over a year. Narissa is almost done with this. She's just right at the cusp of being done. And that is And They Sinned by Exemplars from the Heart. And I had just gotten around, I started here and did just a little bit of the border, and that's all I had gotten done. And now I've gotten the lake and all the things in the lake. Lake is outlined, and I've got all the stuff in the lake, and I started the angel. And I just love it. What a pretty, pretty, pretty pattern. I can't wait to stitch that sun. This is on 40 count Duxbury. And I'm using their floss recipe. No conversion for this. So I got a lot done on that week. And I take it with me because that fill-in is just so easy to do at work. Another project that I continued to work on was Phoebe's birthday start. Me and Michael and Phoebe started this for her birthday. I did a conversion for Michael to the DMC because he doesn't see the value in silk, like I've said. I don't understand it. But I don't have to, right? It's none of my business. It's none of my business. This is Thistle Stitches. And Phoebe likes to do this for her birthday every year, one of these stitches. And this is so pretty. This is just her. She loves purple. And I love purple too. but pink is my favorite color. Purple is hers. Look at this. This is so pretty. This is a Jeanette Douglas piece, and look at that. Over one cuteness. This woman has such a good eye for color. I'm stitching this on a 32 count, this like a barely purple linen. Yeah. I don't know what this linen is called. Let's look. Pastel lilac. It's very pastel because I don't even notice. I can't even tell that it's lilac. Look at these flosses. Oh my gosh. These are just delicious, these purple flosses. I don't even know how you could resist this. I purchased the kit for Phoebe for her birthday with the linen and the pattern, but I had to kit it up myself because I couldn't find any more kits. I bought that on 1884 Stitchery, and then there's like one accentuate in there. So not too many specialty flosses other than silk, which is nice. Some of hers are like crazy with crazy kinds of weird flosses. So yeah, that's a beauty. So I finished the inner part of that. Now you got to start on the outer corners, I think, of the thistles. And that's like some, not back stitching, what do you call that? It is back stitching, pretty much. Yeah. So there, that's that. The next one I did a lot of was, I kept going on A Savior's Praise because I was having so much fun with it. This is such a pretty stitch. I'm stitching this on Duxbury too, 40 count. I had purchased a whole yard of it. So I got around the whole border with just the plain border, you know, the single stitch border. And then I did across the top. And then I started down the side. And now I'm at this blue pool right there. And gonna stitch the boat part. Oh, I'm so excited. I love the boat. But I stitched Patience and this little doodad and this little leaf and the skizzers, and I put 2026 because I guess I'm going to finish it in 2026. I might have to rip that out and put a 7, but whatever. It's fine. I'm not really married to that. But we'll see. I love it so much that it deserves a finish, that's for sure. It's so cute. And I am using the DMC, and I think it has, does it have silk or does it just, I always confuse it. Anchor, Floss, or DMC. I picked the Anchor, and then Weeks Dye Works, 4 Weeks Dye Works. But it's really nice. It's a lot of brown, a lot of, I think Teresa likes a lot of neutrals, which is nice. It really looks great with those pops of color. So there's that. And then I've continued to work on this. I really lost steam though. I was doing 2 threads a day, and I think I told you I didn't like it. So it's Amelia Fox. Just get bored, you know? And I'm stitching this using Gloriana. This is overdyed 103 floss. This is in Bellagio red. It's the Luminescence. And I had 4 skeins of it. And then I did order some more skeins, so I'm going to put them in there now. Where'd they go? Right here. I ordered 10 more from Needle in a Haystack, and they were so good. They're like, so what lot do you have? They matched the lot for me. That was really cool. So yeah, hopefully I have enough floss for that thing now. I don't even know. I mean, could be iffy, but I really like working with this floss. It's a muted rust color, and I'm using a 46 count. I think this is Sleeping Bear, but no, maybe not. Maybe it's not. But it is a 46 count linen. So I'll have to watch back a video and see what I said it was. It might not be Sleeping Bear. It might be something else. I'm not sure. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's 46 count linen. I need to get back to that. I started it with Lori, and we've got quite a few things on the docket to start too. And with Phoebe and Michael as well. So those are my starting people. One more thing before, or a couple more things before I show you the Eleanor Parr, which is what I worked on quite a lot of Eleanor Parr. This is something that I started with Hobbies of Holly. When did I start this with her? I have it written down. I don't know that she knows I started it with her, but I just started it when she did. 5/12/24 on 40 count Thornfield. It's Harriet Turner, the humble sampler, and I'm using their floss recipe. And this is what it looks like. Just a little tiny rectangle. It's so cute and wee. I got all the border flowers done. And then this top flower done. And this flower filled out and then filled in. And this flower I did as well. And I think that's about it. Maybe down here I did a little doodads. This is such a pretty stitch as well. I just love stitching, you guys. I don't know if you know that. It's so fun. And it just has really saved my sanity many a time, you know? I can just lose myself in a book and stitch, you know, listen to a book and stitch. It's really nice. And then I started in October working on this. I want to start my Halloween stitching. This I started with Phoebe back in the day. I don't even know when. This is on 32 count Harvest from Silk Weaver. It's called Scary Sampler. It is so stinking wonderful. I love it. Scary. Look at my scary eye makeup. I did purple and orange today for Halloween. Yeah. So, this is, she uses mostly specialty flosses. These are all her flosses. They couldn't be more perfect, I'm telling you. They couldn't be better than they are. 32 count, I was like questioning myself. Does she call for 32 count? And 1/2, or am I just choosing to do 1/2? No, that's how she designed this, is 1/2. And each part of the sampler has special meaning to her. Like the Demigorgons, look at those little alien heads. And the little flowers, I did another couple of flowers up there. They're very involved. Very involved flowers. So then I finished the verse. It's Charles Dickens. I will die here where I have walked, and I will walk here, though I am in my grave. Oh, spooky. And I did a little pterodactyl and a mini baby pterodactyl over one, and there's the Death Star. And then I went down here, and I'm going to start the mossy, but I wanted to fill in the casket first with the skeleton. Look I did not leave myself much room down there or over here. I wanted to work across the words and then see how much room I had. There's plenty of room. Look at this freaking beautiful fabric. My gosh. I marvel at it every time I look at it. I love it. It's beautiful. Just gorgeous. So I love this stitch. I'm not ready to put it down. Still stitching on it. Really enjoying it. And then I started one more thing. This I bought as well with my birthday money from my coworkers. I just bought floss with my coworkers' money because I have so much linen. Phoebe's a linen dyer. She is so good that I just really don't see a need to go anywhere else for linen anymore. So this is a super fun, cute little stitch. But I had to buy this. Phoebe doesn't have this. This is called Howl. Look at that. Flippin' cute. Look at those guys. And it's a monthly musings from Shepherd's Bush. So this is adorbs. And you stitch it on 10 count Tula fabric. It's supposed to be mocha, but I bought a different color. I forget what color I bought. Let's see. This is sand. They had mocha initially, but then I went back and they didn't have it anymore. There's Frankenstein's head. You work with 3 strands in this 10 count Tula fabric. And it's going to be big. I mean, look at this. I'm going to be able to make something really nice out of this. I'm really excited. A cute little pillow is what we used to call it when we were little, a pillow. Look at these cutie Halloween colors. And then I was like, I know I bought the buttons for this. And sure as heck, I have the buttons for it too. So I'm super excited to have started this. Very excited. I love it. Halloween stitching all month. I got Eleanor Parr off of the frame. You know, I have my big projects, a lot of my big projects on a frame. And I'm going to be working on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I'm going to finish that middle witch motif if it kills me, by golly. So this is Eleanor Parr. This is I think my favorite stitch of all time. The Attic kitted this up for me. All Gloriana silks. And with just a couple, like one lily pad from Crescent Colorworks. And there's a couple of gum nuts. Yeah, 2 gum nuts, $9.29 and $9.49. But the rest are Gloriana. And I'm stitching it on 37 count Wild Honey, which is perfect. And I think I've got 2 birds done maybe, and a bunch of leaves. So I'm almost all the way across the top for this. This is just going to be real big, okay? I'm sorry, it's very unwieldy on this frame. I apologize. I'll try to go slow. There's one of the first birds that is the first bird I did. Or maybe that one was. And I finished this bird, and then finished this bird. And now I'm moving on to the leaves under and around him. And then there's the little middle fleur-de-lis or whatever it is. The doodad. And all the birds are the same going around. And the ones at the bottom, I believe, are upside down. So that'll be so pretty. This is just so confetti heavy. And just, I showed Phoebe and Michael. I'm like, this section, I think it was this section right here. Just this little section had 12 threads. That bird head and that little leaf around it. 12 threads or something. It was crazy. But I really enjoy, when I get in that little area, I really enjoy stitching this on here. I do need a larger frame for my Mark II. It just is not big enough for this. I need like a 30, I think I have 36 or 32. And the scroll rod, this just, I mean, it takes up the whole scroll rod. So it'd be nice if I had a bigger frame for it to go on so I could really stretch it nice, you know? But, I mean, it is what it is right now. I'd have to sew it on a whole different set of rods. So we'll see. Anyway, that's all my whips. And now I have some haul. I was lucky enough to get on the list for the Gloriana Thread Club. For both of them, 103s and the Gloriana Silk Club. Well, I think they've had a little bit of issues with it because I hadn't received one of my 103 sets, and they billed it out like in the beginning of August, and I still hadn't received it yet. So I was like, what is happening? You know, what's going on? And then I received 2 sets of one of these, like 2 of these. And I'm like, why did I receive 2 of the same one, you know? So I think the issue is they don't have names. Like this could be bundle 3 or whatever, and this could be bundle 1, you know, throughout the year, 1 through 12 or whatever, you know? But they don't have names, so they don't know what you got. So they're like, can you take a picture of what you got? And I'm like, sure. So a nice woman there at Hobby House is just so sweet. I said, I haven't received my 103 yet from August. And I was billed it. So I had to send her a snapshot of what I got. And she sent me last month's and this month's, I believe. So that's these. Excuse me. I have yet to kit anything up with these 103s that I've gotten, but I got them, you know? So I'm really excited to have them. I want to build up my stash of 103 floss because I love it. I know some people think it twists and they don't like it, but I love the look of it and I love the feel of it. And if I do a just one swipe like Brenda, and Brenda taught us, one swipe down the beeswax, run your hand over it. It's just really nice. It's really great. And then the other Gloriana kits or flosses that I got are so beautiful that I can barely stand it. I'm going to get them out for you because they're gorgeous. And I can't wait to have a big stash of this too. I mean, imagine using this for an orange in in a house or something like that, or in place of a red house. That would be wonderful and beautiful. Yeah. And this beautiful purple is a lollyberry. I love this. I have it for Phoebe's Stitch as well. And then baby corn, auburn, and slate green. This is one of my favorite greens from Gloriana. And then the other set that I received, again, I don't know what month it is because you don't know, was crimson and antique black. This is so handy. Antique black is a beautiful variegated black. And crimson's gorgeous. And look at this blue spruce. Gorgeous. Iguana green and chocolate. Not cocoa lot, but chocolate. Stunning. I'm so happy to be in this club. I hated to even contact them because I thought, what if they kick me out of the club, you know? Then what'll I do? So I didn't even want to say anything because I'm like, listen, I'm so grateful to be part of this club, you know? But hey, I got 2 of one and didn't get the other one. So anyway, they've been really good about it. The poor woman had a emergency appendectomy or something like that. Something horrible like that. So not fun. And so it's not like she's out there whooping it up, you know? I'll do that later. I gotta fix that. Okay. Couple of the pieces of haul, I can't even, they're so big that I can't even bring them out here. I got a light table, a big light table, and a iron with like 400 holes in it because I got this in the mail that I forgot that I even ordered. And you guys, I've never done wool applique in my entire life, but I saw this quilt from Primitive Gatherings and went bananas, gorilla. Look at this. I don't care if it takes me 72 years. I'll be 100 and something years old before I get it done. But it's called Fresh Cut Garden. And I am so excited to start on this. So, but guess what? This is like, I thought, oh yeah, it'll be great. This is the list of Valdani Pro Cotton threads that you need right there. 5, 8, and 12. Yeah. I had no idea what I was getting into, but now that I saw this, I can't even stand myself. I'm so excited. So, I'm getting all the stuff together to start. I have the backing fabric. I bought it from them. It's a little flannel, cream flannel. And then I have block 1 and block 2. And I think I'm figuring it out in my brain how to do it. I just need to sit and ruminate about it initially. I called Monica Gum, my friend that I met at Country Sampler. And I said, Monica, I freaked out and bought this. Oh, the phone's going to ring. I'm so sorry. We have a home phone because my husband works out of the home and he needs a home phone. So sorry about that. Maybe I can stop it. Call from private caller. Stop. Okay, so I did that. So anyway, I'm going to start that quilt. And one of the things that was suggested, I'm like searching the web for all of this stuff. One of the things that was suggested is this book, Wool, Needle, and Thread, the go-to guide for wool stitchery. And this is really, it is really informative and helpful. And she shows you all of the stitches that you need to do in here. So it's actual stitching and wool applique. And you can always improvise with stitching, right? With embroidery. You can always, with stitching in general, you can always improvise. So I bought that book as well. So I'm on my way for that business. And I bought more floss. And I went to Country Sampler for a little bit, and I bought a 56 count. They have a really good selection of 56 count at Country Sampler, which I really appreciate. And this was Cactus Wren from Fox and Rabbit. I got this from Teresa. Kitten Stitcher. Teresa Vanette. This piece of 40 count linen. I don't have any of this. I'm not sure if I showed this to you before, but I don't have any of the primitive hair linen. This is a 40 count linen, ocean silk. So I don't know what I'll put on that, but it's going to be something awesome. And then I got this as well. This piece of Santa's Cocoa was on sale. Nice dark brown linen. And that is, I don't know, some ladies that dye it. I forget their name. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to show you was this delightful box that I got. This is the summer surprise box from, from the Wishing Thorn. It was so prettily packaged. It was just gorgeous. So in here, she has a variety of red threads, which is such a fun idea. Sister Scarlet, bandana, some DMCs. These must be her favorite reds or something. And then an Avera Soie and some flower threads, all in red. And then there's a little card in here with a tea bag and this cute little card, this cute little tag with a little pattern on the back of it that says thank you. And then look, a little key. That's sweet. These are the threads for Sarah Guy, a pattern in here. And, oh, here's another red thread, a red of Avera Soie, 103. And this cute bag, Rebecca Worrell. Cute. 2 pieces of linen. This is Cappuccino by Fiber on a Whim. Is this 36 count? Yes, 36 count. Not my favorite count, but I can think of a lot of things that I can use on this, and one of them is flower thread. I really like flower thread on a 36 count. It's so cool. And then this piece is Moonstone. Really pretty. So I like those. There's this card. It's so cute with a little pattern on it. And this card with a little pattern on it. And then these stickers for the back of your stitches. And then the patterns. And these are gorgeous patterns. I am in love. Look at this Secret Garden Sampler. Look at the colors. That is so pretty. And they are all, they're kitted up with DMC, but also Overdyed Silk by Classic Colorworks. which is what I'm going to use probably. Sun-drenched violets, boysenberry, yes. Rose of Sharon, elegant eggplant, baguette, cream de menthe. Yes, this will be great. And she also has the, it calls for cappuccino linen. So, yeah, that is so pretty. The next one is Sarah Guy. This is a very neutral sampler. Very pretty. Look at this. That is just wonderful. And that is DMC. And again, the flosses for those are right here. Muted, but nice colors. Greens and muted reds and a dusty gray. So pretty. And then the last one, oh no, there's two more. There's Marie Person. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So gorgeous. I love it. I think this is the one where we have the thread floor, the flower thread. Let me look. See this? She got you this box too with the flower thread for one of the patterns. 700, 300, 735. Yep. It's for this one, Marie Person. That's stunning. And then the last one is just lovely. Rebecca Worrell. And this is all DMC. Really, really gorgeous. I want to stitch that real good. So yeah, DMC, it's called for. So yeah, really pretty. I was so thrilled with this box. Yeah, it was so pretty. Well thought out and thoughtful. Every piece of it. Yeah. Oh, there's something else in here too. This little box. Look at how cute that is. And it's got little doodads in it. Look at this. Little hedgehog. Isn't that cute? And then a hanging dragonfly. You can hang from a little pillow or something. And then a little flower can. Cute. I think that's what came in this box. So yeah. I think that's everything. And thank you all for watching, tuning in. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate that you watch. I appreciate that you comment. You're so kind to me always. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And stitch on.